Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the fastest and cheapest coins anywhere, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have Christian McCaffrey and Von Miller on the team. Very excited to use both of these cards. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Mike Dog for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn the notification bell on and comment down below. Nota Gang. Now, also, guys, I am currently doing a giveaway over on Twitter for two $50 gift cards. All you guys got to do, retweet the tweet, follow me, and comment down below Zirksee on the tweet, picking winners after Sunday Night Football. And also, guys, I did already post up my pick'em entries for Thursday Night Football tonight. So if you guys want to copy those, you guys can check them out over on Twitter, and you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100 on Underdog Fantasy. You can use it in states like Florida, California, maybe some states that you may not expect me to use it in, so check it out and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And as you guys can see, we do have CMC. Now, I want to say one thing though, okay? From the tweet yesterday that EA put out, his acceleration was a 90 and his agility was a 91. They tuned him down before the actually official release. So interesting there, but still should be a great card. 88 speed, 88 excel, 90 agility, 88 carrying, 82 catch, 89 change of direction. Cannot truck me. He has 88 break tackle, 205 pounds. He also has 91 juke, or actually 90 juke, 91 spin with 80 short route running. So Christian McCaffrey should be amazing, but the thing that makes this card so good is this right here. Running back apprentice, 4 additional hot routes and line up at running back. Truthfully, if you guys are trying to decide between Ricky, Saquon, CMC, do you pass more than you run? Get Christian McCaffrey because he is running back apprentice, especially for those Texas routes. Absolutely huge, and of course, only Panthers chemistry there. I am running Freight Train. If you guys want to see his tier 3 abilities, there you go. His tier 2 abilities, tier 1, and he also gets short and elite for 1 AP if you want to use that. I'd rather use running back apprentice. And here is Von Miller, who gets 3 AP edge threat, which is what we're using, and then 1 AP speedster, 84 speed, 85 excel, 91 block shed, 90 power move, also has an 88 hit power. And if we take a look at his team chems, he does get Broncos, Rams, and Bills. Also gets right up to linebacker, both defensive ends as well. His X factors, if you guys want to see his tier 3 abilities, his tier 2 abilities, and also his tier 1. And then of course here he gets edge threat for 3 AP or speedster for 1. I would definitely recommend running edge threat on him if you're going to run any abilities. With that being said, let's get into it. Underdog Fantasy just added an amazing new feature into the app called Pick'em Insurance. Pick'em Insurance is pretty much allowing you guys to win on your slips even if you end up missing one of your pick'ems. So if you do a normal 5 pick and you select to do the insurance, let's say you only hit on 4 to 5. Normally, that would be a loss, but if you hit on 4 to 5 with Pick'em Insurance activated, you actually get 2.5 times your entry as a win. And this also works for lower picks as well. If you don't want to do a 5 pick, if you guys do a 4 pick selection and only 3 of them hit, you still win 1.5 times your entry. So if you did $20 on a 4 pick and you got 3 out of the 4 correct, you would still win $30. And if you do a 3 pick with the insurance and only 2 out of 3 hit, you actually get your money back. This is definitely a feature that I will be using throughout the NFL season and also through NBA and other sports as well. And if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100. And also, guys, as we load into this Mud Champs game, I do want to let you guys know that HotRoute.Tips does have a Chiefs defensive ebook available up on the site right now, and they're also going to be having some tips up there and some offensive ebooks coming very, very soon. So if you guys want to check out HotRoute.Tips, make sure you guys use code ZERK for a little discount there. And you can get better at Madden 23, as that is my top 3. Okay, Dave Casper. Oh, Crabtree. Crabtree on the opening kickoff. Donald Parham is really going to catch me. Donald Parham really just caught him a Crabtree with the broken tackle. Let's go. All right, so let's see what we can do out here. Starting off in the 22-yard line, and he really just let me throw to CMC. First play, and Christian McCaffrey just stiff-arming him pretty much. So Christian McCaffrey right there with the big-time tackle battle win, but it almost looked like a stiff arm because he just absolutely destroyed him. First and goal, though, gonna try to run this. Yeah, it's not gonna work too well. All right, so let's see if we can get the ball to Christian. Second and goal, and we do have the flats open. Really need to break that tackle. It is what it is there. Not able to break that tackle, but not a lot of people really would be. Can't really depend on them to break that one. Third and goal coming up, though, and we're gonna have Dave Casper for the TD. Now, also, if you guys notice right there, he was running a lot of like man blitz, which is perfect because this is why Christian McCaffrey is so good. Coming out next possession, I didn't run it there because I thought maybe he would be expecting it, you know, seeing CMC. But the Texas route is amazing versus man coverage, which is why running back apprentice is so worth it. And for those of you guys that don't know what the Texas route is, pretty much your running back goes like this and goes on like a curve like that. So versus man, it destroys it. So if he's not going to user on it, and even if he does user on it, he just may not be ready for it. It's going to be very, very nice to have as good throw out there to Randy Moss. All right, so now he's at the 34. I feel like he might quick fire this one out to Crabtree. I was ready for it. Instead, we get a hit. Honestly thought for sure that he was going to try to like fire something out there to Crabtree. I don't think he was looking to quick fire something, but here he's going deep down the field. Good catch. All right, good catch there. Good catch there. Now he's going to go to the run game though, and let's tackle him. Okay, 2nd and 6. I did pass commit, fully expecting a pass here in Troy. I took Acrobat off of him here to put Von Miller edge threat on, and honestly, that may just cost me there. Honestly, I felt really confident just leaving Troy Polamalu in man coverage versus guys like Dave Casper and Parham because of having Acrobat on him. But yeah, I don't have Acrobat on him for this gameplay because of because of Von Miller, so that was a bit of an L. But you guys saw it right there. That was the Texas route from CMC. He wasn't running man coverage, but still was able to showcase it there as Christian picking up a first down and breaking tackles. Huge run right there out of Christian McCaffrey, and I think he just switched this to man. So I like that. I like that this is man coverage here. Actually, no, he did not switch to man. It is going to be a zone, and we have Christian McCaffrey just sitting... What? How was that not a catch? Like, and a super easy one at that. Okay, 2nd and 10 coming up. I think this is going to be man, so he's going to try to user cover on Christian. Gonna get the ball out. We kind of got screwed up a little bit right there. Definitely was not on Christian McCaffrey either, as here I'm actually going to put Christian on a wheel route, as he's not going to be expecting it after me running those Texas routes, and CMC gets the first. And that's another aspect of Christian McCaffrey's game with having the running back apprentice that can really mess with your opponent, because now he doesn't know if I'm going to go to a wheel route, which as a user you had to play way different than a Texas route, and it just really messes things up, as here we're going to have Crabtree open. Good catch, Crabtree. It just really opens everything up and kind of adds that like added stress on your opponent's user because they just don't know what you're gonna do. I tried to get that to Christian McCaffrey. It was open right there, and I tried to lob it to Christian McCaffrey over the user's head. He doesn't even have lurker on, so that 100% would have worked right there. But now 2nd and goal at the 4. I'm going to try to go to CMC here, and Christian McCaffrey breaks the tackle, getting in for the TD. I got to say, I'm kind of surprised that Christian McCaffrey has broken this many tackles so far. Like, the one play, really, it was a stiff arm where I, like, squeezed through, like, 3 defenders there and just kept going. It was like a stiff arm broken tackle animation, and, like, nobody else pretty much tried to tackle me. But right there, he just straight up broke the tackle. All right, so now we are up by 7 points again, and I really want to see Von Miller make some plays out here. And I'll let you guys know right now, the edge threat is really good. Like, it's an ability that I have used quite a bit this year, and it is very good as he just straight up runs 4 verticals. Wasn't expecting that. I guess just verticals, not 4 verticals there. But now down to the 46, I'm thinking run. This is going to be a run here, right? Is he gonna run this ball? Okay, he's motioning over Randy Moss. This is definitely going to be a pass play. I'm going to look out underneath, and he's going to have that crosser open. Yep, I saw it. Couldn't get to it. All right, so now he's down to the 35, and he is going to go to the run game here. Can we tackle him, please? Okay, down to the 19-yard line. What is he going to go to here? I'm going to look out. I'm going to jump out immediately to this left side. I was looking out for like a vert or something, and that should be intercepted. Lester Hayes. Big time INT. So huge interception right there by Lester Hayes, and now we start off with the ball on the 20-yard line, and Christian McCaffrey is off to the races. No, CMC. See, now right there, guys, I feel like maybe he was expecting a Texas route, or just in general, he just didn't know what to do and didn't jump out there quick enough. Now we're gonna go to Christian McCaffrey, and you guys saw there, he tried to drop somebody out of the flats, but the Texas route is not going to get covered by flats. And I know I've been talking about the running back apprentice ability a lot in this gameplay, but I just really want to make sure you guys see this. How much of a game changer it truly is, as Dave Casper was trying to throw the ball. Yeah, go back and look at that play, and look at Dave Casper. Wide open. Absolutely just streaking down the middle of the field, as here we are going to have Parham open, who breaks that tackle. Parham! Dude. Best tight end in the game. I know we have Dave Casper on the team now, but Parham, you can't stop him. Oh, big time plays there. Donald Parham getting into the end zone. I mean, how many tackles did he break there? 3 tackles, I think, in that play. Maybe it was only 2, but either which way, just an absolute animal on the field. So final play before half here. Let's see if Von Miller can come screaming around that right edge here. He does have edge threat, so hey, maybe we'll get lucky and he'll beat the tackle one-on-one. Doesn't really look like he got anything going there, as that's going to be swatted, and of course it's not picked off. All right, so let's see what we can do out here on defense, as I honestly did not expect my opponent to start off by running the ball. So we started off by running the ball there. Definitely was not expecting that, as Lester Hayes again with another INT, and Lester with a big time return as well. All right, so now we have the ball at the 11-yard line, and I definitely want to try to run it a little bit, but he is just stacking the box. My opponent is just absolutely stacking the box here, but I feel like we're going to be able to throw the ball to Christian, and yeah, he is going to be open once again. Dude, he is breaking way more tackles than I expected. Like, I fully did not expect him to break this many tackles. I know he has a decent break tackle rating, but it's really about the weight on the card as well, as here, we're going to take a sack. I'll take my 3. All right, so we've got the ball back now. We are up still 24-13 with 3 minutes left, so this is definitely a situation that I want to try to run in. And this guy's got pretty good run D. And it's really not Christian McCaffrey's fault that we're not able to run the ball with him here. It's just like my opponent is truly stacking the box and just, you know, can't do much. On 3rd and 15, though, I am going to have Christian McCaffrey just blocking here because I'm going to try to pick up this first down, which we are going to have Donald Parham open with the catch. Tell me that combo is not nasty to have on that side of the field out of tight slots. That is incredible. To have Dave Casper over there and Donald Parham, that is not something I would want to see, but what a block from Casper, and I tried to cut back inside. Honestly, could have had a big TD there if I just like ran it over to that left side, I think, but I was worried about like a defensive back coming around and catching up to me there, but wow, what a block. And now at the 23-yard line, let's see if we can get one last touchdown here, punched in one last time with Christian. And actually, he fully committed to the flats. Parham over a TD. Now, McCaffrey absolutely dominated this game, but as you guys can see, and as you've seen out here on defense, Von Miller really didn't do anything. There definitely was a lot of times where he was just one-on-one with the tackle, but I'll be honest, it just happens sometimes when I try to do like defensive player game plays. It's really hard for that player to always just absolutely ball out, right? Whether it be a pass rusher, a corner, whatever, and Von just really didn't do much. That doesn't mean the card is bad. He just didn't have the opportunities, I guess. You know, my opponent was getting the ball off decently quickly, and he just wasn't really getting off of the tackle. So card's still probably really good. I mean, it's Von Miller. Von Miller always plays nasty as well. So I feel like the card is still really good, although he didn't really do much in here. And I haven't even really been paying attention to my opponent's running back, so I don't know if like DeMarco's been blocking on that side, a lot of plays or whatever, but he is marching down the field here. So we did end up intercepting my opponent down here on the goal line. So we have the ball back with one last possession. And again, he just refuses to try to guard CMC, and Christian breaking the tackle. Now, in a normal game here, I'd probably turn like conservative on when I'm trying to run the ball. But yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm trying to see Christian McCaffrey at full strength here. Falling forward a little bit. On 3rd and 7, final play of the game. Of course, I'm going to be running this football here. And Christian, I mean, kind of glitchy, but fell forward. So that was the Christian McCaffrey and Von Miller gameplay. You guys can see Christian had 11 carries for 50 yards, 5 broken tackles. A lot more broken tackles than I expected. Now, don't take, oh, we only had 50 rushing yards as like a bad thing, because I tried to showcase for you guys exactly how you should use CMC pretty much, which is if you throw the ball a lot, right? If you run the ball a lot, Saquon and Ricky Williams are probably going to be better for you. They're just a lot bigger. They're going to break more tackles. Although Christian surprised me with 5 broken tackles there, they're just going to be better in the run game. But receiving 9 catches, 120 yards, 90 of those after the catch, and a TD as well. I mean, Christian McCaffrey was really good, and I think this perfectly showcases how good he can be. He is very good at running the Texas route versus man coverage. If it's going to be a CPU, he's very good at stressing someone's user to kind of have to determine, okay, are you going to go on a Texas route? Are you going to go on a wheel route? Are you going to come out of the backfield and take a right or take a left instantly? Are you going to go to the seam? Like, there's so many things you can do to where if your opponent is running man press, it's going to scare him to try to have to use her on Christian McCaffrey. So that is why this card is so good. And it really comes down to, is CMC better than Saquon or Ricky? Do you throw more than you run? Then yes, If you are more of a run the ball, pound the rock type of guy, you probably want to get Saquon or Ricky Williams. It's up to you there. And then defensively, did he even get on the yeah, he didn't even get on the stat sheet, unfortunately. So, yeah, Von Miller didn't do anything. So, is what it is. It just happens sometimes, but I'm sure the card is really, really good still. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on it. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. I love the Christian McCaffrey card. If you guys enjoyed the video, check out these.